for this game. So I will go and take a look. All main Bahraini wiki. Bahraini Kingdoms of Amalur. Bahraini Amalur wiki. Let me check. So we don't fuck this shit up. Yeah, the human clans known as Bahraini can be found throughout Amalur, much as at home on the high seas as the villages and outposts they inhabit. Alright. The Bahraini. The Bahraini are playable racing kingdoms of Amalur. Traders, mercenaries, wanderers. The human clans known as the Bahraini can be found throughout Amalur as much as home. What? Did I open the same one? Yes, I opened the same one. What an idiot! Okay. Almain. Where are the Almain? Almain. What the fuck? Let me check if I only... What? Search for Almain. There we have it. Okay. The Almain are also humans, but are humans when by the ideal order of in all things. They abhor chaos, impoison structure, and ritual in everything they do. Okay, there we go. There we have it. So there are humans. Filthy humans. We shall crush them. Teach them why we have pointy ears. Yeah, from now on, we treat humans like garbage.
I don't think you've attended Itronscon's symposium, have you? He has it in for me, I swear.
Tell me about the Scholia.
The Order? It's one of the most respected orders in the Phalanx. I spent the better part of my life training to be a part of it.
Not about this place.
I hear there's more tutelage that goes on here at the Rathir chapter. And when you've learned enough, you're sent out into the world. I even hear some go to Isa.
I don't you, scum!
You're never too old to learn something. That's what I always say. Of course, it helps that I forget everything half the time. I can't believe I lost those notes.
We need to find a derogative term. Just like mudblood. We need something like that. I will be thinking hard. Okay, fuck that up. Gradually. Shoot! Okay, this way I get cursed. How would we call them?
Frankly, I don't know why they don't train us all to be war mages. Be useful in these times.
The younger.
I've heard rumors. Something's happening to the savants and high-ranking members of the Scholia. These are dark times.
Okay. The
Greetings.
younger races. Humans. Derogative term for humans. For humans. There must be one. Fuck.
Savant Engar is quite the accomplished war mage, if you can believe it.
Yeah.
Greetings.
Maybe I can. Hello. I come here before you to tell you what the enemy in our midst, the human race, is still our magic. Arise, fellow mages, destroy them. Okay. They don't pay Pay attention to my warnings. Ah, Tilly's collection. What's this? Initiate. I will come up with that storm next time. There must be in fantasy or in sci-fi most likely a derogatory term for human which we can apply to this particular game.
Speak to Siobhan Rain if you're in need of a healer while in the Rathir chapter.
Okay. Fucking ice bee! Cannot believe it. Okay. Explosion! Let me dispel this again. Thankfully I will be switching freaking ISPs soon. I'm gonna explode! And we fucked that up. Alright. Thankfully there is a healer running around in here. There she is. Heal me!
You are seeking healing. Let me see what I can do.
Let me out the order.
I came to the Order years ago, eager to learn how magic can be used to help the mortal races.
Aha. I guess that's why you're a healer.
Healing is a discipline that not many choose to pursue here. There is a stigma that it is a craft for village elders and common folk. But it involves mastery of spellcraft, alchemy, and anatomy. Many simply lack the patience needed to learn these works.
What about the city?
I've lived in Rathir my whole life. This is the heart of the Alfar, the center of the world.
And who are you?
I joined the Order to become a battle mage, but I quickly learned the horrors of such magic. I elected to study healing instead.
Because you're a coward. Goodbye.
Come anytime.
Alright. How do we call them? Oh! Are you kidding me? I came here only for that book. Alright. To the left, if I remember correctly. Yeah. Name.
Hello. Arcana is an expert at dispelling in the Rathir chapter.
Frankly, I don't know why they don't train us all to be war mages. Be useful in these times.
Well, if that's not training for war mage, I don't know what this is.
See, if I change the motion to more a twist, then will the spell be redoubled?
No!
Arcana is an expert at dispelling in the Rathir chapter. Joram Quintus of the Issa chapter always has a wide stock of gems and shards. Someday I hope to administer a trial of initiation.
Stop doing no, fuck.
The mage who hesitates is lost. You must be confident. You must strike. Ah! A newly recruited student. Welcome. Please join us. We're simply preparing for some field research.
Okay. Don't know you, Telemachus.
I oversee the training of initiates here in the Rathir chapter. Defensive work, mostly. To protect themselves while doing research or going on expeditions.
What about the Scholia?
Magic is reaching all races. If we do not know what its limitations and strengths are, then we are in for darker times.
What about the chapter?
There are a number of advantages to basing ourselves in Rathir. The plains are among the most magical of the regions in these lands. And we receive special patronage from the Obercult, the rules of Rathir, for the purposes of furthering the study of magic.
What is going on?
Part of the training involves sending initiates to Gloom Thicket, a Fey Hollow and a Katha. It gives my pupils first-hand experience with Fey magics. Now that I think of it, I believe you're overdue for some field research yourself. Care to investigate?
Why not? What's wrong with the Gloom Thicket?
I try to give the initiates some perspective on the scope and types of magic. Part of this involves seeing the magic of the Fey. Gloom Thicket was an ideal spot for them to observe Fey magic, but lately, they haven't been returning. Something's preying on the initiates.
Okay, I'll do it. I'll do it.
Like I said, it's in the Akatha. Given the environment and the presence of Morgan, I'd say a Banshane priestess has awakened. Dangerous things. I suggest fireballs to the head repeatedly until it stops moving.
Okay. Tell me again about the cave.
It's nestled in the flooded plains of Akatha. Never used to be more than Morgan there, but now it's something more serious.
Goodbye. Maybe Mass Effect is the answer. Certainly a Batarian should have a way to
Good day.
tell the human race to fuck off.
Idris Theonan has been managing the Scholia Arcana libraries for centuries. I hear he has a special lesson for those that are curious.
Okay. Curiosity
Greetings.
killed the cat, perhaps.
I hear that Telemachus Rasp has been investigating reports of missing initiates.
Okay. Yeah, if we were to be... Yeah, right now I'm more or less basing not on Lord Voldemort himself because we're not powerful enough. More like Lucius.
Welcome to the Scholia Arcana, young one. How may I be of assistance?
Tell me about the city.
A city of splendors indeed. The Scholia Arcana shares the spire with a great many of the Alpha elite. Rathir has stood for centuries, through famine and through fire. It will stand for centuries more.
Maybe, maybe not. Tell me about the history of our noble order.
Most would tell you that the Scholia Arcana is the continent's premier journal and lecture society, an order of learned mages and scholars. And that is true. It is simply not the whole truth. In time, you will learn what I mean. I have a feeling about you.
Okay, we have competition. Tell me about Nuala Ignace.
Ah, the great Nuala Ignis. She was something of a rising star among us, not unlike you. She also had quite the affinity for fire, I believe.
Why do I know that name? Okay. Tell me about crafting.
Interested in a bit of sage crafting or alchemy? Itran Sgon or Red Thumbroom will be happy to help you out. Or if dispelling is your preference, try to find Artan Cade about. The man's a wizard with a ward.
Okay, what do you know about this place, the Dungeon of Aeoth?
The fabled Irathi ruin that lies deep within the She of Dalantarth? I know the place. They say rogue sorcerers, foul worshippers of the fire god Vrakor, make haven in its halls.
Well, they are telling the truth, my friend. Tell me about Ethan Engar, my mentor, it seems.
Few sorcerers possess the aptitude or the wisdom of savant Ethan Engar. The Scholia Arcana is lucky to have him.
Goodbye.
You can find me here.
I'm glad. Trainer! Alright, we're going to do this. You see, I can do it. I can dispel. I don't know why I was failing so hard before. I was just paying enough attention. Holy shit. Okay, we failed here. There we have it. Train me! Well, let's dispel them anyway, because I have protection against those kinds of things.
Wards can be a tricky thing if you don't know how to handle them.
Well, I do know. Train me! Yeah, train me.
Keep care of yourself.
Did you see that? Require level 8. So they were expecting someone with level 8 to come here.
Dispelling is a skill that all adventurers, Scholia, Arcana or no, should take to heart.
Tell me about dispelling.
It is rather alarming, it seems, that more mages know how to create wards than undo them.
Tell me about the chapter.
The Rathia chapter certainly manages to provide the resources we need, be they financial, academic, or even personal.
Even personal. Well, that sounds great. They have a escort service they bring the little ladies up from Lowtown so they can consult and caress the staffs of the Magi. Alright, tell me, what do you?
I am but a humble practitioner of the arts of dispelling. I share my knowledge with all who wish to learn.
For a price!
Another time.
You forget to tell it's for a price.
Speak to Pell Grandy or Will Donnell if you're looking for supplies.
Maybe. Alright. She's a non-binder, isn't she?
Oh, is there something you need of me?
A hug! I need a hug! Tell me of the Scholia.
A wonderful institution, if only for appropriating funding for the study of magic. You know, instead of using funds for silly things like weapons or entertainment.
What about the chapter?
I have no idea why the chapter continues to schedule my practical sagecrafting lectures at the same time as the Sagecraft Theory Symposium.
They are so unreasonable. Okay. Let me how do you?
Oh, well, not many care to inquire about me. Usually it's all about sagecrafting and gem lattices. It's my work, you see.
Ah, so you have defty fingers. Let me see. Yeah, it cannot unbind shit. Goodbye.
Farewell.
Fare thee well.
Greetings.
Good day.
Another trainer. Stuff to eat, or it's a fucking gnome.
Someday I hope to administer a trial of initiation. It's such an intricate bit of spellcraft.
Okay.
I have many things I wish to attend to, but I can always make time if there's a matter you wish to discuss.
There is a matter you wish to discuss. I wish to discuss the Scholia Arcana.
Many years ago, I joined this hallowed order. I was young, tender at the age of 15, and gifted far beyond my rights in the art of magic. Ethan Edgar recognized my potential even then. He was the first to show me the wonders of alchemy. I've been happily blowing my eyebrows off ever since.
Tell me about the Red.
The great city of the Alfar has never fallen, and never will. At least, not until it does.
Of course, it will never fall until it does. Tell me about you, Red.
I can think of no greater mystery than what it must have been like for the first alchemists to sample the potions they made. I only wish I had been there.
Are you stupid? Obviously the first alchemist did not take the potion, he fed it to his slaves, or her slaves. That's the logical thing to do. Or at least an Iskaru or some other monster. You capture it, you open its mouth, you throw the flask in there, and you see what happens. That's the way to go. Train me!
You can find me here.
Okay. Maybe we can do some potions, yeah. Cannot do shit, I need more emberas. Okay.
Good day.
Okay. I am rather lost, to tell you the truth. I came from here, I'm sure, so I need to go to the left from here. What is this passage? Archsage quarters. I'm guessing I won't be able to enter here. The passage ahead is ward against entry. Archsage is me, your old buddy. Fuck me, the Archsage is a human. The Archsage is a human.
Greetings.
We need to destroy him. Replace him with a proper race. We won't let the younglings rule us. It is inappropriate. It's not the natural way. Okay.
Well, I'm done with my formal lecture, but I am always happy to discuss the art of sagecrafting, if that's what you're looking for.
Maybe I am. In fact, I am.
Until next time.
Let's talk.
Well, I'm done with my formal lecture, but I am always happy to discuss the art of sagecrafting, if that's what you're looking for.
Yes, tell me about the Scholia.
Magic is more powerful than it ever has been. And who is more important in such a time as now than the Scholia Arcana?
You're an idiot! The Fae knows. The Fae know. They know that magic is leaving the world. Or at least their magic. You know what? Maybe I should help that fairy. What if all magic is dependent on the flow? But not just their magic. I will consider that. Tell me the chapter.
Oh dear. It seems that I've had my symposium scheduled at the same time as Earth and Nara's lecture. She's going to be cross.
Hello, Yeso. Yeah, reckoning. No. Reckoning is a word that will never be spoken again. No, not really. But it will not be used on you, savant.
There is much that goes into the study of sagecrafting, but though some obsess with the practical forms, I devote myself to its theoretical elegance.
Goodbye.
Attend to your studies.
Hello.
Hello. Yeah. Yeah, reckoning. I don't know how much it gets filled, how quickly, because I do not. Yeah, this game is too fucking easy. I agree, Major. It's easy as hell. That's why I don't use reckoning, because I think that's the worst thing you can do to yourself. Because you go to reckoning when the fights are tough. That's the last resort. You see yourself in trouble, then you use reckoning. And you win the fight, no matter how tough it is. Exactly as you say. That's why I don't use reckoning. Any other thing you can live without. Potions. If you have reckoning, if you have reckoning, you can disregard every other thing.
Good day.
And rely on reckoning on those perilous occasions.
If you're on any assignment for the Order, I would make sure you're properly outfitted before you start.
Let's see. No, he sells healing potions. Give them to me. Alright. Only 5 junk items? How the fuck is that possible? Must be all the books. Must be. Bookpack, yeah! Fuck yeah! Yes! Okay. We said that we are going to hoard the repair packs as well. And we shall. Tell me what you...
I provide all members of the Scholia Arcana with the tools and items their training might require of them.
It is hard to die. I have been watching my old Dragon Age 2 videos, and I am about to end Act 1, and I have died 100 times already. 100 times before Act 1 in Nightmare. And in this game I have truly been killed twice. Twice in... yeah, that's crazy. Well, if you go below the video, there is a whole list of the games. There is a link in front of Dragon Age 2. There is a link to YouTube and Game Anyone. You can, yeah, there are the links. Okay, tell me the Scholia.
Worked here my whole life. I've seen things shocking enough to make you blind. It takes a certain kind to last long in this order, I think.
Tell me about the city.
Largest city on the continent. At least it was once, before the gnomes refused to quit adding to Odessa. I'll be around if you need me.
Yeah, I didn't die at all until Etinmir. And then I fast traveled and got ambushed by 2 war priests. That was my first death. The second was against a fucking troll in close quarters.
Greetings, neophyte.
But yeah, I can completely believe anyone that says he hasn't died in this game. If you're careful and you're quick on your health potions, you can survive. and not die at all.
So, a necromancer was behind Melaglia's disappearing villagers. Disturbing. My suspicions regarding your potential were well founded. You are forthwith promoted to the rank of docent. As a docent, your first order of business is to the west, to speak with a man named Anchor Edmure.
Yeah, the guys that launched the race are the war priests. I met the Archsage.
He is the most powerful practitioner of magic alive, that we know about at least. Few members of the Order ever get to meet the Archsage, to tell the truth. He's simply too busy doing whatever it is that Archsages do.
Okay. Tell me about Leger Carafil.
I imagine it rankled Adept Fell to no end that you were responsible for saving her life. That pleases me.
Tell me about you.
I am a savant in our prestigious order. As scholars of the arcane, we are organized into various ranks according to our mastery of magic. Savant is the second highest rank of the order. My responsibilities may be difficult for you to comprehend until you are better versed in exactly what it is we do.
Okay, tell me about my task.
You are to liaise with a man named Anchor Edmure, a rather enthusiastic sagecrafter from the village of Emer to the west. He often sends reports of mystical occurrences that usually turn out to be exaggerated tales of inebriated fever dreams. His latest cry for help, however, may hold some truth. Go to Emer, speak to the man, and find out what he means by Shardfall has come alive.
Well, I'm guessing it means exactly that. Shardfall has come alive. I have met this Anchor. He's crazy.
You wish to know more about him? I believe he is a sagecrafter of some ability. His ardor for magic is noble, but I fear he has never demonstrated the breadth of skill necessary to warrant an invitation to our order.
Goodbye.
Be well.
Maybe. Alright. So we're backtracking now. We're backtracking
Greetings.
to the west, to the south to some extent. Let's pluck everything from the gardens. Gardens. Property of everyone.
Nice to be out, I expect. I hear the fieldwork the Scholia Arcana assigns is as dangerous as it is exciting.
Ah, tell me about the Scholia.
A collection of smarter people I'm sure I've never seen.
He has my same hat. He does. Tell me about the city.
Spent my life growing up around the docks. Love all parts of this city, from high to low.
What about you?
Grew up in Rathir. Always had a head for letters. Was a bit sickly as a youth, so there was little for me to do but read. Once I was of age, I joined the Scholia.
Goodbye.
Farewell.
Meow meow. Let's do everything. And go to the final chamber.
Greetings. Someday I hope to administer a trial of initiation. It's such an intricate...
Okay. Everyone hopes for that. Someday I hope I can kill a man by looking at his eyes. Why does anyone say that? I would respect the mage. 'Mage. 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 ' Administer a trial of administration. That's funny. Yeah. Administer a trial of administration. Okay, at least 90 is not our limit anymore. Administer a colonoscopy. So that's not pretty at all. Hello, Idris.
Are you here for the evaluation? I've already administered the written copies. This will have to be an oral exam.
An oral exam. Colonoscopy and oral exams. What do you know? This place is getting naughty. Tell me about the Scholia.
Were it so easy to summarize an institution like the Scholia Arcana in a few short words, books, I think, do it slightly more justice.
Tell me about the chapter.
The Rathir chapter has some of the finest collections of manuscripts in the plains of Erethel. I guarantee it.
Okay, tell me about you.
I oversee the library in the Rathir chapter. Many walk the road of knowledge, but I make sure they do so in an orderly manner.
What's this oral evaluation?
Members of all ranks, regardless of their skill, must always know the value of research and perception. I understand your studies with us are a unique situation, so let's consider this practice. Take this book, read it, and understand what it means to be part of our order.
Alright, but tell me about the book.
The Omnibus Arcana is a staple of the education in our institution. All first-year students are given a copy to study. The lessons involve an introduction to the rigors of studying magic, as well as the value of applying yourself to your studies. Each book is different for every user, but they all impart the same basic knowledge.
Interesting. Give it.
This is the Omnibus Arcana. It is a magical text that holds the collected knowledge of our order. It is also imbued with a certain form of intelligence. Follow its directions as you would my own.
So not at all. Tell me about the book again.
This is an introductory text given to all first-year students. It's considered canon.
Where should I go for this oral exam? Please don't tell me the bathroom.
The test begins in the courtyard. From there, you're on your own.
Goodbye.
Where was I?
You have to go to the bathroom and kneel in front of this lovely orifice. Then you need to recite. Okay. Auto dispel, I fail. Auto dispel, I succeed. What the fuck? Okay. It was worded and lockpicked. Well, locked actually. Not lockpick. What an idiot. Okay. Hex weave, let's see. All right. Let's take them, because they could become much better than what I have right now. This ancient bronze circlet, riddled with cracks, appears to be missing something from its crown. Ah, this is for the crazy man in the swamp. Great. Let's continue our exploration.
Rain and Yorn can teach sagecrafting to anyone. She spends most of her time in the delving hall.
Okay. Aha. do you know? They don't consider that theft in here. Give them all. I seek knowledge. Look at that gnome. I don't know why I cannot take any gnome seriously. These scribbled notes belong to the famous historian Awold and are a partial account of the only battle waged between the summer and winter phase. What the fuck? I didn't read it. Okay, let's read it. I thought it was the same item as another text I had seen. Turns out it was not. They are different. Fucking game. Awold's notes, let's read it. In 1230 BE, King Isa rose to power in Darth. In his early years, Isa traveled widely throughout Alfaria and fought Enmar, posing as Hironar. On his return to the west, he accumulated a large following as a war leader and lawmaster, and he soon embarked on a campaign to conquer and unify the widely scattered local groups of Fae. After successfully conquering Dalenthad, he organized the local clans into 3 great houses of modern Siri court and brought civilization and Fae culture to the western Phalanx. Okay. Interesting. But the end of... Maybe it's the whole package. Maybe that's the backdrop to the war between the Fae. The fairies, as I like to call them. Yeah, you see that's a derogatory term for the fairies. Consult the text. Okay. There are the Fae and I call them the fairies. Text. Dosage ring. What the fuck? Okay. Then it goes here. Right? How the fuck didn't I realize that? This is very good. More mana, less mana costs. More damage all around. All around. I should seek I need to check the book. I'm guessing that's on items. The Omnibus Arcana. Where could that be? There it is. Read. Lesson 1. Eleanor Bree was one of the founders of our order. Sources Bree was born some 800 years ago into the life of bondage. She was blind and lost her from the Glysothane. She suffered under the rule of the dictator, Sierra Sidanus, yet she, like you, possessed a natural talent for magic. Eleanor Bree harnessed this gift to the only escape of slavery, but to ultimately free Erathel of Sidanus' rule. She did this through discipline, through a determined commitment to learning the ways of the arcane. Eleanor Bree represents the hope to all students. The first lesson to learn from Eleanor is one for all of our order. Eleanor Bree was but one of the founders. She was the only one gifted with the use of magic. Some consider her the true progenitor of the Scholia Arcana, but were it not for her ally, she would never have succeeded. And what do you know? She is a Los Alfar. Maybe she's our ancestor. Yeah, that's something I would like to believe. That we are descended from the person that founded the Scholia Arcana. The other statues in the courtyard represent the other 2 founders of the Scholia Arcana. What? Okay. Remember them well, for it is your quest to become as great as Sorceress Bree herself. You will undoubtedly need the help of others. The second lesson to learn from Eleanor Bree is at the heart of the magical study. Eleanor Bree was among the first sorcerers to standardize the use of elements in her spell casting. Before her, magic was a mysterious and imperfect practice. In the ancient Order of Ash, one of the oldest societies of magic users in all Amalur, were as wild and ungoverned then as we are orderly and precise today. Eleanor Bree showed us a better way. She linked these elemental energies into a singular rubric. The three elements, fire, frost, and lightning, were categorized, and the art of evocation finally realized. Were it not for her understanding, we would hardly be able to command magic as we do today. The third and final lesson learned here is that of discipline. Eleanor Bree was not born a usurper. Okay. She did not become one of the most powerful mages in all of the Phalanx in the course of a day. Who looks at usurper and sees something good? Very few people. That doesn't sound like what is that? I forget. Okay, let's continue. I will come into the word. Compliment, that's it. If I told any of you, you are a usurper, you wouldn't take it nicely. Alright. She did not become one of the most powerful men in the course of a day. It did not happen accidentally, but through years and years of intense practice. It is your wish to become similarly proficient. You must devote yourself to learning as she did. This will require hours of reading each day. It will involve dangerous and sometimes terrifying experiences. It will test your will and patience as no other obstacle can. And should you be able to continue this regimen, you will undoubtedly become as great as Eleanor Bree herself. Indeed, most applicants to the Scholia Arcana cannot face their potential. Those that can rarely achieve it. Until now, none have been able to surpass their potential. Well, it is obvious. It is the potential. You can potentially be something, but you cannot potentially be more than you can potentially be. But this may change with you. Yeah. Do you see the ridiculous thing out that sentence? In the 800 years, no one has been able to do this, but you, new neophyte, you will be able. That's bullshit. For the next part of this lesson, you must go to the Radir Bridge, stand there and contemplate the bridge. Okay, shall do it. I guess we're done with the Scholia Arcana.
Good evening.
And obviously, I didn't need to read any of that. The game would have told me anyway, but I like to read.